Okay guys, so I've gotten some questions from a few YouTubers that, especially one that I guess only speaks Russian, that has seen my old USSR Russian airplane engines. And they were trying to ask a few questions about my collection, I guess. There's a bit of a communications barrier, but I'll make this video. Sorry I don't speak any Russian. I know a few swear words, but that's about it. Anyhow, let's get on with it here. So, first one we're going to look at here is this is a Red Duga 7M. This is a .40. It's actually a copy of an OS FP40. It's 7 cc's, so it's a .40. It's plain bearing, which means it has no ball bearings in it. Pretty nice engine, runs pretty well. There's some videos about it in my channel somewhere you guys can check out. And next we're going to look at the MK12B or V, whichever. This is a 2.5 cc diesel rear induction. This one I think is a 1975. I had a lot of problems when I got it. It was stuck. The connecting rod was pretty much destroyed, so I managed to get it back together and it runs great. Yeah, it's a pretty nice engine actually. The castings were pretty bad on it, so I had to kind of file everything and make it all square and fit properly, and it's got new gaskets and it runs great. But there's that one. There's also a silver variant of it, like this one here. This is a newer style. I think this one's a 1980, something like that. The older ones were better than the newer ones, so when they went up into the later years, like the 80s, the quality just went to the toilet pretty much. But with a little bit of work, they could actually run pretty good, as this one does. Anyways, moving on, we have the ever so popular MK17. It's a 1.5 cc, 0.9 rear induction as well. They're pretty popular, I guess. They're kind of heavy for their size, but they don't make too bad a power. You can always tell them because they have that really long nose on them compared to other engines. But pretty decent nonetheless. I believe this one's a 1980 something, 1989. Just let me look at the box. It did say on here, yeah, 1989. So this isn't 1989. This is a 1974, and that's a 1976, I think. And moving on, we have the MAP 3 or Mars 2.5 diesel, 2.5 cc rear induction as well. These are a real screamer actually. These do pretty good. They're a high RPM little powerhouse. This one's a 1986. The problem with this engine is, though, the crankshaft is often too hard and they can snap, especially when you hit things with them or you run too big a prop or it's overspeeded. Sometimes they break. So what you often have to do is put them in the oven at 0 degrees and then turn it up to 500 degrees, let it sit for 2 hours, turn the oven off, let the crankshaft slowly cool back down to take some of the hardness away so they don't snap. If any of you guys watch Peter over in the Netherlands, he has a few of these and he's done the same treatment and it actually worked out quite well. But for those of you that have asked, these is my old Soviet Russian-made airplane engine collection. That one's nitro or glow, whatever, catalytic. And these ones are all compression ignition diesel. Pretty neat stuff. This stuff kind of never really took off in North America. It was mostly all in Europe and stuff like that. But for those of you that have asked, there you go. So, anyways, guys, have fun out there. Keep burning nitro or diesel.